Greetings, all. It is October 27th, 2022. I won't employ the intro and exit music on short episodes like this. It just doesn't make sense. People who come from a religious background, say they grew up in a strict religious environment, can often have issues where they think or believe that having dark or negative thoughts is a sin, and sins are to be avoided and not committed. So this creates a situation where people can become fearful of looking at or confronting and addressing their own darkness because they associate it with sin. This can be very problematic from my perspective because, as I've been explaining, we need to clear our darkness and process our darkness, our trauma, our grief, our anger, resentment, all those kinds of lower vibrational energies in order to transcend or experience a higher state of consciousness. So I actually feel quite bad for people who have that kind of a problem, because if you've grown up with that being drummed into your head since you were a child, how do you escape that kind of programming? It's a pernicious trap. And in my view, this is actually a very damaging and negative feature socially, and it occurs on a very large scale. So, again, it's one of those things that I myself have wondered if this was deliberately implanted into human consciousness in order to prevent us from evolving consciously. It creates an obstacle or roadblock to achieving higher states of consciousness. It is a form of subversive psychological imprisonment or limitation, or of control or oppression. It's the same with a lot of ideologies, as far as I'm concerned. In my opinion, most of them are simply fanciful intellectual abstractions based on wishful or delusional thinking, and in many cases deliberately ignore or deny aspects of reality that are self-evident. The same applies to many cosmological or intellectual frameworks. I'm being advised to withhold expressing my own opinion too much on this subject because I have strong opinions about it, but I want to stick to the facts here. In any case, we have billions of human beings running around thinking that they are fundamentally flawed, undeserving of love or respect, because they are inherently sinful, original sin and things like that, which I think is completely ridiculous, personally, but that's just my opinion.